This is Matt Brindley with the Ottumwa Courier. I'm here with wrestling legend Dan Gable. Dan has stopped by Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa to give an adrenaline shot in the arm speech to Cargill employees. Almost a year ago, word came from the International Olympic Committee that wrestling, one of the original Olympic sports, was losing its spot in the 2020 Olympics. First of all, what was going through your mind when you first heard this news, and how did you find out?
Well, I found out because my wife beat me up that day, and she was up real early, and she was on the computer and she saw something on, like, something that I usually don't believe. So when she came and told me, I said, nah, no way. But then when I rolled over to try to go back to sleep, I said, I gotta check this out. So I jumped up, and it was pretty early yet, it was like 6. And so, no, it was real. And so the first thing I did was I called the head of United States Wrestling out of Colorado Springs. And I was his first call, he said. He'd already kind of known it, but you know, he was kind of surprised that the first call was from me, but not really, you know, in reality. But, you know, at first I was like kind of mad, then I cried, and then I said, well, you know, we've been bad boys for about as long as I can remember at this level. By that I mean up the International Olympic Committee level for wrestling leaders, and we haven't really had a chance to or knew how to straighten it out. We just looked like it was more like dictatorship. And so I said, this may be our chance. And we actually grouped up for the first time, united as a team in wrestling throughout the world, and we won that Olympic vote for 2020, 2024. But the fight has really just begun, because you don't want to have to get voted in or voted out every Olympic Games. What you want is to be on the provisional list, not the provisional list. You want to be on the list that is there year in and year out. And so with that in mind, you know, we still have to make another move up yet. So we're in for the next 3 Olympics, but we want to be in forever. And then we want to move up the roll as far as the ladder of the athletics. And right now we would have to go from bottom to the top to even get close. So we got our work cut out for us.
For more on my story with Dan Gable, please pick up an Ottumwa Courier.